InvestorIdeas.com podcast.
Good afternoon. Welcome to another episode of InvestorIdeas.com podcasts. In today's podcast, I'm going to be looking at a few private and public company announcements, looking at American Premium Water Corporation, trading on the OTC as HIPH, KHRN Life Sciences Corporation, trading on the TSXV Venture as KHRN and the OTCQX as KHRNF, JUSH Holdings Incorporated, trading on the CSE as JUSH and the OTC as JUSHF, as well as High on Love, a woman-owned brand of cannabis wellness and intimacy products. So first, starting with American Premium Water Corporation, who announced it's entered into an agreement to form a joint venture with Caliber. You can check out their website, caliber.life, which is a lifestyle CBD brand to produce CBD-infused water, edibles, and topicals under the Caliber brand, with full participation on the Team Caliber influencers. Now, the joint venture will cover domestic and international retail and e-commerce channels, and products are expected to be available for purchase online by April 20th of this year. Ryan Fishoff, the CEO of American Premium Water, commented, "I'm very excited to announce the signing of a joint venture agreement with Caliber. This is a tremendous opportunity to partner with an emerging CBD brand that sets a standard for performance and lifestyle, and the brand has a great aesthetic that will translate well in the marketplace. Caliber embodies the sport, beach, and surf culture and embodiment of the California lifestyle, which is synonymous with fun, excitement, and high-level performance. And the CBD products that we are manufacturing, combined with our nanotechnology delivering the best possible user experience for the consumer, fits well within the ethos of the brand. And I believe our collective efforts will take the company to new heights, as this joint venture provides the company with a significant revenue stream from the various products that will be sold. This partnership will allow the company to expedite our distribution strategy, as there are a number of outlets that have already shown interest in these products, both domestically and internationally. And we anticipate the launch dates for these products to be around April 20th. And the joint venture also allows the company to produce branded smokable CBD products and THC-infused beverages, something both parties will explore later this year. So as part of the joint venture, the company will be responsible for the production, manufacturing, and distribution of the products sold under the joint venture, and this includes management and fulfillment of e-commerce orders. And Caliber, founded in 2018, has assembled a team of influencers and brand ambassadors that will provide the company high-quality engagement and content to promote a robust direct-to-consumer e-commerce strategy. Caliber's team of ambassadors include gold medalist and four-time Brazilian national team Olympian Ricardo Santos, of the 2021 Team USA Olympian Trevor Crabb, 18-year-old AVP Beach Volleyball veteran Ty Loomis, AVP Tour professional Miles Evans, Puerto Rican national team member Roberto Rafa Rodriguez, and Polish national team member Piotr Marcinak. Now, Christopher Ships, founder of Caliber, commented, "Caliber is dedicated to sourcing the best ingredients and innovative CBD technologies. A joint venture with American Premium Water will streamline Caliber while providing our customers with consistent, high-quality, natural, and organic products. And I foresee that together this partnership can achieve rapid sales growth within the U.S. and internationally, and our distribution program will leverage our multinational influencer team and quickly propel the brand Caliber. Is very excited to be on this joint venture with American Premium Water, and the future looks bright together." So definitely is a good partnership for both American Premium Water and Caliber. Obviously, American Premium Water has done quite well with their CBD-infused beverages in the past, now focusing on more brand-specific products that are going to be coming to market. And we've seen this type of partnership a lot in the past, where you have sort of the technology and production company partnering with a brand and influencer company. This seems to be a pretty consistent strategy we're noticing within the cannabis industry, especially in the U.S., over the last year or so. And I would expect to see similar deals like this, as this does seem to be the best go-to-market strategy when it comes to sort of building new brands and innovative new products. You do need sort of the influencer and marketing team supporting you, not just having sort of the best quality product out there, as again, it's pretty difficult to separate the qualities of each of these products, especially when you're looking at CBD brands, until you've tried them. And even still, almost every company that's out there, similar to cannabis companies, boasts that they are producing the highest quality products that are out there and only sourcing the best CBD, etc., etc. So really, there's not a lot of key differentiators between most of these companies until you've actually tried the product. That being said, American Premium Water has produced pretty high quality products and has been well received within the markets they've launched in before. So I would expect this Caliber launch to be fairly successful for them. Next, looking at KHRN Life Sciences, who announced today that the company has introduced Latin America's first internationally accredited postgraduate medical cannabis program. Now hosted in partnership with Mexico's Telesalud School for Medicine and Health, its first-of-its-kind program provides essential medical cannabis education to practicing doctors and comes as KHRN's plans to roll out a satellite clinic and market awareness strategy in Mexico. Our goal is to improve the lives of 1 million patients by 2024, and Mexico is a very important part of that plan. The success of our partnership with Tecnología de Monterrey allows us to now introduce the first internationally recognized medical cannabis diploma program in Latin America. And we're very enthusiastic about our role in the legal medical cannabis market in Mexico and believe that an educated physician community, together with our proven vertically integrated model, will give us a significant first mover and sustainable advantage in the country, comments Alvaro Torres, KHRN CEO and Director. Now, the medical diploma will be delivered virtually through the Telesalud School of Medicine and Health Sciences starting in February of this year, and to provide physicians with the necessary tools for the responsible use and safe prescription of cannabinoids. Now, the program will cover the theoretical and practical basis of medical cannabis, pharmacological properties of cannabinoids, and the international regulatory framework for medical cannabis. And the diploma course will be delivered through keynotes, expert panels, and workshops with international speakers and pioneers in the field of medical cannabis. Dr. Fernando Cantu, the academic director of the medical specialty of anesthesiology and clinical director of the Clinic of Pain and Palliative Care of Telesalud, will oversee the program. So that's a pretty big step for the Latin American medical community. Obviously, even within North America, there's still only a few possible diploma programs. They're still very much in their early stages and haven't been overly developed. Only a few schools are offering them, and even still, the information and the sort of training that they're providing is still very basic level at this point, but I would expect that to expand and change over the next coming years. There is going to continue to be a need for skilled and trained professionals, especially within the medical community when you're looking at medical cannabis programs as well as the pharmaceutical side of this industry. So I do think that there's going to continue to be a need internationally as well as in North America for more and more accredited postgraduate medical cannabis programs. That being said, I do think that them launching in Mexico and having this launched in Latin America, especially with KHRN planning to move into Mexico at some point once regulations allow for them to, is a very smart strategy, and I do like that they're focusing on ensuring that they're going to have the accredited and trained staff and physicians available to them for when they do that launch into Mexico. Again, KHRN has done a really good focus on the medical program within Colombia, and it's nice to see that they might be doing just as good of a job when they launch into Mexico as well. Next, looking at JUSH Holdings Incorporated, who announced its retail brand Beyond Hello has launched the Hello Club, a new personalized customer loyalty and rewards program. Now, the Hello Club gives Beyond Hello customers the ability to create a personalized shopping experience that's individually customized and allows members to earn rewards, special deals, and additional offers based on their personal preferences and purchase history. We believe personalized brand experiences will be the future of customer loyalty, said Jim Cassiopeia, Chief Executive Officer and Chairman and Founder of JUSH. Now, the Hello Club allows Beyond Hello customers and patients to earn points and other personalized perks that will help drive long-term customer loyalty. We will continue to optimize our in-person and online retail experiences through proven methods, research, data, and technologies, allowing us to stay ahead of customers' expectations. So Beyond Hello customers can sign up for the Hello Club by visiting beyondhello.com/hello-club. And once registered, members will be asked to select their favorite kind of cannabis products, and the Hello Club members will earn one reward point for every dollar spent, which will appear in their Hello Club wallet. Now, currently through its subsidiaries, JUSH operates 16 retail locations across the country, and in May of 2020, the company announced the launch of its digital online shopping experience at beyondhello.com, which features an industry-leading and vastly improved customer experience, real-time access to store inventory, and easy-to-use online reservations, coupled with convenient in-store and curbside pickup where available. Now, today, more than two-thirds of Beyond Hello customers shop or decide on cannabis products online, and the company has had more than 4 million online visits via mobile devices at beyondhello.com. So, launching their own perks and rewards program, very smart, very obvious for JUSH. I would say that this kind of shows where the Canadian retail industry maybe is a little bit ahead of some of the U.S. competition, whereas, again, if you're looking at Fire and Flower Holdings, they've been well ahead of the game when it comes to sort of customer loyalty programs and reward systems and online experiences. They are also planning on expanding into the US and becoming an international retail brand. So that is why I've said that as far as retail companies go, they're definitely ahead of the curve as far as technology and innovation and how they deal with customer interactions. Very focused on next generation customer retail and definitely aware of the shift towards online sales. That being said, it is nice to see that some of these US-based retailers are also paying attention to that and adapting as much as they can. But it does show that for a lot of these companies in the US, while sales may be higher in some of these retail locations in California, Nevada, etc., the real big difference is that because regulations are a little bit different and because these companies maybe don't have access to the same funding that some of these Canadian companies might as well, that their retail system is a little bit underdeveloped and a little bit behind what you might see in Canadian spaces. That being said, the Canadian retail brands do have to adhere to certain policies and standards, so they are forced to adapt to a lot of these innovations, whether they want to or not. But that could be a big change once you start to see some of these Canadian retail brands coming into the US. It'll be interesting to see how that competition folds out, as well as how US retail brands adapt. Again, it seems like some of them are already preparing for that, like JUSH Holdings now, but I don't know how common of an adaptation that is. Lastly, looking at High on Love, a woman-owned brand of cannabis, wellness, and intimacy products, who announced today a joint venture with Rose LifeScience to launch a female-focused line on cannabis products in Canada, making it the first of its kind. Now, High on Love is already known for its transformative, pleasure-boosting cannabis oil blends, but this launch marks their entrance into the THC space in Canada, and the products will become available on the Canadian market in the second quarter of this year. Now, recently, High on Love announced their entrance into the THC space with the launch of 3 cannabis products in Colorado, a stimulating sensual oil, sensual pre-rolls, and a sensual lip balm. And the Canadian launch will include a line of topicals as well as dried cannabis product offerings and a wide variety of cannabis products to the Canadian consumers. Rose LifeScience is a perfect fit for High on Love because of its knowledge and roots in the Quebec marketplace, says Angela Mustone, founder and CEO of High on Love. We're so excited to be developing a brand that's first of its kind in Canada, filling the need for a product geared towards the needs and desires of women in the cannabis space. Partnering with High on Love is truly exciting for us, said David Zaffino, President and the Chief Financial Officer at Rose. The products are new, they are adventurous, and at Rose we believe in pushing boundaries, and we know that this joint venture will lead to more extraordinary products. High on Love will surely take the cannabis industry to some new ambitious places, added Valentine Valiant, Vice President of Marketing and Sales at Rose. So you can visit High on Love's online boutique or follow their brand on Instagram at highonlove.official to see more updates and promotions. So another female-owned and focused cannabis brand, hopefully launching in the Canadian market. I've seen a few of these brands pop up both in the US and in Canada. They haven't really gained as much traction, I think, as they were hoping to do. But that being said, so far it does seem like there's enough demand in the retail space for this type of product and for these types of companies. So hopefully this one does get better received, maybe within the Quebec marketplace, and has a more successful launch there. And it'll be interesting to see. A lot of these companies in the past have only been focusing on the CBD elements of the sort of female-owned wellness and intimacy products, now focusing on the THC space. It'll be interesting to see what kind of demand and how that changes the public perception. But I do think that there will be room for one of these brands to sort of win out quite aggressively, whether in Canadian or US markets. But again, so far, there's been a few that have kind of gotten some progress behind them, but haven't really built up enough traction. So I'm hoping High on Love will have a little bit more of success than some of the other female-owned brands that have followed behind it. That's all for today's podcast. Enjoy the rest of your day. That's all for today's podcast. Podcast is now a certified word trademark on the blockchain through Cognate Incorporated CM certification. InvestorIdeas.com podcasts are also available on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play Music, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, Spreaker, and TuneIn. If you'd like to be a guest or sponsor of this podcast, please contact InvestorIdeas.com. Investor Ideas reminds all listeners to read our disclaimers and disclosures on the investorideas.com website, and this podcast is not an endorsement to buy products or services or securities. Investors are reminded that all investments involve risk and possible loss of investment. Investor Ideas does not condone the use of cannabis except where permissible by law. Our site does not possess, distribute, or sell cannabis products.